they're supplying. And they got that from you. But this is the beginning of their demise, because getting that from you, from someone who's so pure, authentic, loving, compassionate, giving, generous, getting that from you is the beginning of their demise, because what are they going to do after that? And this is the thing with them. They don't think ahead. They don't think about what's going to happen next. When they cheat to see their way into this ideal situation where everything is perfect for them, they've got everything laid out exactly the way they want it. This perfect ideal scenario. What are they going to do next? Because they already know they do not qualify for you. They do not qualify for that type of situation where everything is good, everything's perfect, everything's fine. And they're getting exactly what they want. They know they cannot sustain that with them involved in it. You're not going to be able to sustain it on your own. They know that. They know eventually you're just going to collapse under the pressure to perform without any power over it. And that's how typically once they start devaluing you, because you've started to see through them and the illusion, you realize they're not good enough for you anyway. They're already looking for the next source of supply. They're already lined up. Ready for them to jump ship. Ready for them to monkey branch, because they know you're going down now. They've drained the life out of you. They've destroyed you now from having this power over you. Because with them having power over anything, it's only ever going to go down. They're only going to sink the ship. It's all that they can do because they don't qualify for that position. And so, yeah, gradually you just disintegrate, you unravel. They just tear you apart from the person that you used to be. And then they jump ship onto the next one. Problem is now they're never going to be happy. They're never going to be satisfied wherever they go, whatever they find, because they're never going to find that again. They're never going to find anyone else who's going to abandon themselves like you did for them. Sacrifice everything, your autonomy, your independence, your resources, just hand it all over to them and give them total control over it. And all of the abuse that you tolerated and the gaslighting where you blamed it out on yourself while you were given everything and getting nothing back in return for it. They're not ever going to find anyone else like that. And so they're never going to go up after you. And that is a guarantee. I can guarantee it because I know from my own experience being that person. The narcissist in my life, I've seen it time and time again. Many times throughout my life with many narcissists. They came in, they cheated me, stole from me, lied to me, gaslighted me, made me feel like I was the problem. And then they acted like, they're jumping off to the next ship. Things are about to get a lot better for them. And now I'm just going to go down. My life's going to be miserable. Every time I leveled up, I surpassed them very quickly. And I watched them go down after me. While they were with me, they were happy, smiling, laughing, having a great time, getting everything they wanted, having a good, free life. After me, they all went down. And then they all had to come back and just try to bully me further, humiliate me, sabotage me, smear me, prevent me from moving on, because they all knew that. And this is it. We are so much better than these people. All they can do is come in, feed off of us, and bring us down. And this is why, once you move on, they become really controlling. They begin to panic and they become really confused. When before, while you were with them, they were really confident, really arrogant, thinking they deserve the world. And that's only because being around you, they imitate you, they mirror you, they get the supply by proxy, and they start to feel like your qualities are rubbing off on them now. And you may notice, they mimic you, your words, your tone, your mannerisms. They may dress similar to you, adopt your interests, your values. Really, they don't give a damn about it. It's all about what they present to people. They're not thinking that way behind closed doors. But yeah, they start to feel like they're as good as you now because they got you under control. They got you as their puppet. Or they even have the sheer arrogance after devouring you. They start to think, oh, I got this from you. Why can't I go out into the world and get even more from someone else? Or get them to tolerate even more abuse from me? They start to think. And it's just not reality because most people aren't going to give them anything. Most people aren't going to put up with nothing from them. And that's just the truth. So they're never going to be able to replace you. What lies afterwards, after being involved with you, is disappointment, dissatisfaction, misery, and just endless longing for what they had before. Because you were the provider, you were the source of their happiness. That's why they brought you down. You didn't bring them down, you lifted them up. They were happier with you. Until gradually you gave and gave, and they just couldn't be satisfied. And they became frustrated. And they took it out on you because you started to see through them. But you lifted them up. Never forget that everything you gave to them, that kept them going for a certain amount of time. And this is why inevitably they will always come back to you. They will come back chasing after you at some point.